Good morning, crime community. I'm here to read out Edgar Allan Poe, although I'm not really going to read today. I'm reading this book. It's the complete works of Edgar Allan Poe, volume 8. So last night I was cutting all the pages at the bottom of the book. AI tells me I'm not supposed to do that, but if I can't do it, then I can't read to you, can I? So I did it anyway. So we're just going to read the list of new names of contents for his critique. William Ellery Channing, J. Fenimore Cooper, R.H. Horn, Amelia Welby, Elizabeth Barrett, William W. Lord, Some Secrets of the Magazine Prison House, Mr. Longfellow and Other Plagiarists, Mr. Longfellow, Mr. Willis and the Drama, Elizabeth Oak Smith, William Gilmore Sims, William Cullen Bryant, The Literati, George Bush, George H. Colton, N.P. Willis, William M. Gillespie, Charles F. Biggs, William Kirkland, John W. Francis, Anna Mora Mowat, George B. Cheever, Charles Anthon, Roy Hoyt. I think that's one of Poe's favorite poets. No, that's Hood. There's so many early American writers that are male. We have very few female American writers that are well known in America. Amelia Earhart, the Bronte sisters, they had to wear disguises to even get their work out. So eventually we're going to be leaving Poe and probably going to one of the Bronte sisters, or perhaps even I'm having to send back several books because the people that signed them, I have a book here signed by the DuPonts from one of the earliest Quaker families in America. It's already wrapped and it's got to go back, and I have to get a replacement for the lady so I can read her work in modern contemporary. Anna Cora Mowat, George B. Cheever, Charles Anthon, Ralph Hoyt, Gillian C. Verplank, Freeman Hunt, Morello Monticelli, Lawton Osborne, Fritz Green Halleck, Anna S. Stevens, Everett A. Duchenick, Mary Gove, James Aldridge, Henry Carey. That's the last of the names of the criticisms for our continuing reading of Edgar Allan Poe. I've heard about 3 of these people. So it just shows me that nobody knows too much about early American history. It's kind of like we got rid of all the slaves in the American Indians, so it's not really our land. Well, England didn't rule the world for 1,000 years either. So I'm just going to read one poem. And not to freak out about all the stuff about Charlie Kirk and Erica Kirk and Turning Point and was this the traffic point in the church, or how many churches, or who was involved and where, or where Charlie was, or where Erica was. Well, she was in 2 places. She has 3 alibis. I'm just going to read another poem. I read Life 2 times. And now I'm going to read another poem by Charlotte Bronte called The Letter. What is she writing? Watch her now. Her fast her fingers move. How eagerly her youthful brow, inbent in thought above, her long curls drooping shade the light. She puts them quick aside, nor knows the band of crystals bright. Her hasty touch united. It slips adorn her silken dress, falls glittering at her feet. Unmarked it falls, and she no less pursues her labor sweet. The very loveliest hours that shines in that deep blue sky, the golden sun of June declines. It has not caught her eye, the cheerful lawn and unclosed gate, the white road far away, in vain for her light footsteps wait. She comes not forth today. There is an open door of glass, Close by the lady's chair, from there she slopes of mossy grass, descends upon a marble stair. Tall plants of bright and spicy bloom around the threshold grow. Their leaves and blossoms shade the room from the sun's deepening glow. Why does she not a moment's glance between the clustering flowers and mark in heaven the radiant dance of evening's rosy hours? Oh, look again, she's fixed her eye, unsmiling, earnest still, and fast her pen and fingers fly, urged by her eager will. Her soul is in the absorbing task, to whom when doth she write? Nay, watch her still more closely, ask, is her eyes serious light? Why do they turn, and now her pen hangs o'er thy unfinished line? Whence fell the tearful gleam that then did their dark spheres shine? The summer parlor looks so dark, and from the sky you turn, and from the expense of that green park you scarce may aught discern. You're o'er the piles of porcelain rare, o'er the flower stand, couch, and vase, sloped as if learning on the air, one picture meets the gaze. 'Tis there she turns, you may not see, distinct from form defines, the clouded mass of mystery your broad gold frames confines. But look again, injured to shade, your eyes now faintly trace a stalwart form of massive head, a firm, determined face, black Spanish locks, a sunburst cheek, a brow high, broad, and white, where every furrow seems to speak of mind and mortal might. Is there her God? I cannot tell. Her eye a moment met the impending picture, then it fell, darkening, dimmed, and wet. A moment more, her task is done, and sealed the letter lies. And now towards the setting sun she turns her tearful eyes. These tears flow over, wonder not, but by the inscription see, in what a strange and distant spot her heart of hearts must be. 3 seas and many a league of land that latter must pass o'er, ere read by him to those loved hand, 'tis sent from England's shore. Remote colonial wilds detain her husband loved with stern. She mid the smiling English scene weeps for his wished return. Sounds like a man who went off to war. Think there's a lot of people going off to war today? Think this is relevant? Have a nice day.